opening words, and I'll describe the hand signals. Then we will have announcements. We're going to break out into working groups for about 20 minutes after announcements. Then we'll come back with proposals. Then we'll find out what kind of consensus we can get. We'll have closing remarks. Maybe we'll be able to do that song today. And then we'll have the soapbox, which anybody can say anything, whatever they want to say. But first off, we'll start out with the welcome. I want to welcome everybody. I've been seeing a lot of new faces today that I've never seen before. So welcome to Canton Occupy. Glad to see you. We'll start with our hand signals. I don't know if how many people are new to either Occupy Canton or any Occupy? All right, wonderful. One of the things we do, because we want everybody to feel welcome and everybody to know that their voice is important, is that we have hand signals. So instead of interrupting people who are speaking, you can still tell other people what you're feeling. And the first hand signal we have is what they're called wiggle fingers or jazz hands. This is what, when you like something, you hear. Just wiggle your fingers, say yes. Also, for those of you who don't know, this is how deaf people clap. I went to a deaf theater in Cleveland years ago, and when instead of clapping like hearing people do, they raise their hands and wiggle their fingers. If you hear something that you don't know about, you're on the fence, you wiggle fingers here. If you hear something you really don't like, wiggle your fingers down. If we get off the agenda, like somebody's making a comment that they don't like something that somebody else is talking about, and it's the wrong time for that, you're supposed to be asking questions, make a little triangle with your fingers. This is a point of order. Another hand signal, let's see what else we have. Oh, if you've got a question, a clarifying question, this is like the letter C. You would hold your hand up. Or a pointed finger, they're kind of mean the same thing. I have a question. If somebody's telling you something that they're going way too long, just way too long, wrap it up. Get go quicker.
Every time I see you.
Now be careful you don't do this. Just be quicker. If you hear something that totally turns you off, that is so offensive to you, this is a block. This is what you would do. You would leave the group. You would walk away. This is totally offensive. So we use this one very sparingly.
Just want to let you guys know that our website is finally up and running. It looks great. I don't know. We've got basically. I went to.
What's the, tell everyone what the website is?
It's Canton, Ohio. .org.
Occupy Canton, OH.
Yes. We were at dinner last night, and I'm asking for toilet paper rolls to make chalk for the Friday, the first Friday event, so we can chalkupy. So if you guys can save us toilet paper rolls from now until Wednesday, we need to have as many saved up as possible so we can
I went
make our
up
chalk.
to a Kent City Council meeting on Wednesday, and it was packed, and it was awesome. The speakers, they're trying to get a civil rights band, which is probably is the best band that you could get. Pittsburgh has a civil rights band as well.
But fracking.
Fracking, yeah, I'm sorry, fracking, the drilling, horizontal hydraulic drilling. Yeah, and City Council actually cut it short. And they said that the people would have to come back next week. So what we'd like to do is come back in numbers.
Nice.
And I recommend if you want a seat that you get there early. The next meeting's this Wednesday, April 4th at 7:30 p.m. The address is 217 East Summit Street.
Any more announcements? How was, yeah,
I would like to make a suggestion.
Oh, but no, we're doing announcements right now.
Just
That's, don't want to shut anybody up, but if we let everybody say whatever they want at any time during this meeting, then this will go on for 3 hours, 4, 5, 6. Do you have something specific
Yes,
to address towards what?
everybody, the building,
To what? To what?
the American flag,
Sure.
Pledge of Allegiance. I noticed there is no flag in this room. I think it would be incumbent upon the facilitator or someone to bring in a little miniature flag so that we can say the Pledge of Allegiance before we start the meeting.
I thought the rally went well, very, very well, and it was well attended, and the weather turned out to be perfect for it, and I just thought it was a real, Trayvon Martin rally, yes, and March, and I just thought it was a beautiful event all the way around.
Another announcement?
Yes, please.
Okay, so earlier part of this past week, it was brought to our attention that one of our local restaurants had put up a welcoming sign for the oil diggers, the oil diggers, drillers, yes, that's them. And yes, well that too. But so it was welcoming Ohio, Texas, and Louisiana. And they had the phone number. So guess what? Some of us people posted all over our Facebook. We had a great turnout, and people started flooding their phone lines, telling them to take down their sign. Well, we got word that they took down the sign, and after the rally yesterday, we went and did a cash mob. It was great. We had a great time. The managers were nice. The staff was nice.
Theory is that everybody we get a group similar to this one, and everyone will go at the same time to a local business and spend $5, $10, $15, $20 helping rejuvenate that business, helping give them a good day, and just showing our support for the local community. And this is typically going to be, a local home, a local business. It's not going to be Domino's Pizza or McDonald's or Walmart. We're looking at somebody here locally in the area to help them out and give money back to the community.
I just want to make an announcement. I'm going to be sending out an email, so if anyone isn't on the Occupy Canton email list, you can add your name. We are going to be passing out flyers and trying to get petitions signed in both Myers Lake, around all the houses around Myers Lake, and in the allotments near Legends Golf Course, to try to. A lot of the residents are not have no idea that fracking is even going on, or that they want it to. So we're trying to raise awareness and then get petition signed to ban fracking in those areas. So we'll be doing that maybe tomorrow, also on Monday, throughout the week, as often as we need to, depending on how many people we have.
I'm a World War II veteran.
Okay.
I went to war for my country.
Well,
The flag is the most precious thing we have.
it's a
We
symbol. The flag is a symbol of what?
I don't care if it's a symbol, I don't want to get technical about it, but it's our flag, the flag of the United States of America. We should treasure it.
I just wanted to know more why.
I already told you.
It's our
It's our
country.
country. It's our flag.
Okay,
What is more precious than your country and my country? And the flag is a symbol of our country.
I can see something more. I can see something more precious than our country, and I would say it's the whole world.
You're playing with semantics here, okay?
This symbol is important to you. I just want to know what it means to you. It might mean something different to him or her. That's why I'm trying to understand. You want this proposal, then have it. If you want me to say yeah, then I have to understand why.
Jim has
That's all.
Jim has a thought. Good.
Well, you can understand, let's put it this way. I thought this movement concerned Stark County and the United States, the state of Ohio and the United States of America. I didn't know this was a worldwide organization. At least there's nothing in your literature that says, hey, we're speaking this and Occupy, unite the whole world movement. This Occupy Wall Street. Wall Street is part of the United States of America.
You're a good man, I hope you come back.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, Jim.
Jim, good.
I'm a Vietnam veteran, and I have no problem with us having a flag. Personally, for me, I've taken the Pledge of Allegiance thousands of times in my life, and I don't feel like I need to continue to do it. I also took a pledge to uphold the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic, both as a military person and as a federal law enforcement officer, as all federal employees have to do. The Constitution, to me, is the most precious thing that we have. It's not the flag. The flag has been used in all different kinds of ways to symbolize all different kinds of things. For me personally, if there's a Pledge of Allegiance, I don't care if you do it, I'm not going to participate.
Moving along. Proposals?
Yeah, we will. Like, Jeffrey, go ahead, and then we'll.
You all.
I'm at a loss of words, and that doesn't happen often. First thing that we're even arguing about this blows my mind. I don't mind a discussion, but the fact that we're arguing about this blows my mind. We are all American citizens. We are all here to, nobody here is against the United States of America. If you are, please let me know, because I will do this. And I am also a veteran, not as old as George, but I am a veteran. And when I pledge allegiance, I'm not pledging allegiance to the government. I'm pledging allegiance to the flag and the United States. Okay, and the idea of democracy, and the idea of everybody having a vote, and that's why Occupy means to me, is that we are part of this country, and whether you're political parties or any of that other stuff, which is not what we are about. That's separate, but we are Americans, and I think it's a perfectly suitable thing, flag or no flag, that we begin remembering, just like we're going, coming off with the Occupy Wall Street, memorandum and going through the list. The Pledge of Allegiance is a simple thing saying, hey, we are Americans, and we are pledging. I pledge. A part of me being in this organization is to pledge the fact that I pledge my life, my blood, and my future, and my tears to improving this country at whatever point.
America is a fiction of our mind, no different than the state of Ohio.
Correct.
And I can agree with your having some type of allegiance, but it's all something we've created. If anything, we should pledge allegiance to each other as common humans, because countries come and go, and whenever I went into Canada, I looked down, I didn't see a line that said Canada, and it's all the same earth. And there are many good things about the United States of America, but there are also many bad things. And so I don't have a problem with the flag, and even pledging to some ideal, but it's still a fiction to me. It seems it's pulling us away from who we really are, which is flesh and blood.
Kind of like basically what you said. However, we've got other countries, other nations, and this is a worldwide movement. I mean, yes, we are included in that, and I think that maybe a compromise of having a flag present would not be a bad thing. But if that's the case, then maybe you need to have a Syrian flag. You need to have other flags that are going to be able to be brought in also. It's not just one. It's not one flag. If we have an Occupy flag, they can an Occupy world flag. Maybe that would be okay. I mean, yes, we live in America. Yes, we are a strong nation. However, this is a movement for everybody. It's not going to exclude somebody because they're not Occupy Wall Street or Occupy America. This is Occupy Canton, Ohio. Why don't we have a Canton, Ohio flag? Are we going to? I think that if it has a flag that has a world on it, maybe we should create it. I just think that it's a worldwide movement.